Ohio, the Buckeye State, home to rolling farmland, bustling cities, fantastic forests, and abandoned buildings. Hello, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin, and today we are going to be taking a look at just some of Ohio's abandoned wonders. Now, starting off this list, we're going to begin with a location you may already be familiar with, the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, Ohio. Not only is this a historic location, but it is also famous for being featured in movies and music videos. The most famous movie that was filmed here is, of course, The Shawshank Redemption. However, it was also featured in Air Force One and has been featured in smaller movies as well as music videos. Not only is this a historic location, but it is rumored to be haunted. You can actually visit here. They do give daily self guided tours where you can go along at your own leisure, and they do ghost hunts here as well. For our next stop, we are headed to Columbus, Ohio, and we are taking a look at the old Cooper Stadium. Originally built in the 1930s as the Redbird Stadium, this stadium was in use until around 2008, and since then has been abandoned. Although there have been multiple talks of new uses for the stadium or the land, currently it sits half demolished, still at its location with no concrete plans in place. Now we are headed back to Mansfield, Ohio to take a look at the Fraternal Order of the Eagles building. Most commonly just known as the Eagles building, this beautiful building was built in the early 1910s, contains a lot of beautiful features, old pianos, and things of that nature. Of course, originally used by the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, this building now sits abandoned. However, this is another one of those rare ones that you can come and visit. It opens twice a year on the Mansfield Secret City Tour, which happens in May and then again in September. This is definitely a location you should check out. It is absolutely beautiful, has a ton of beautiful woodwork, and the top floor is a massive old ballroom. Once again, you can visit this during the Secret City Tour in Mansfield, Ohio, both in May and September. For our next location, we are headed up to Stark County, Ohio, taking a look at Molly Stark Sanatorium. Originally opened in 1929 as a tuberculosis hospital, this old sanatorium has sat abandoned for years in a dangerous and decaying condition. Unfortunately, despite multiple attempts from private investors to buy and restore the building, the county has instead decided that the building will be torn down. While you used to be able to go and walk around the outside grounds of the park, the whole park is currently closed and most likely will not reopen until the buildings are completely demolished. Next up, we are headed to Cuyahoga County, Ohio, and we are taking a look at another location you may be familiar with. This is the Bridge to Nowhere, Ohio's infamous bridge that, as you may have guessed by the name, goes absolutely nowhere. This bridge was built in the 1930s, apparently for a housing development that never came to fruition. Now, although this bridge never officially opened to cars, in the past some people did take off-roading vehicles across the bridge. However, now it is crumbling with holes in the structure, and the only people who really visit it are those who are curious about the bridge in the woods and, of course, urban explorers. Now, for our final abandoned wonder, we are stepping just outside of Columbus, Ohio, for a location you have all probably heard of by now, and that is the abandoned Fort Rapids Indoor Water Park. Abandoned since around 2016, this is the largest abandoned water park in the United States. This also is an extremely popular location in recent times, as there were several videos coming out about it, and of course, as you are probably aware, tragically, a section of this building caught on fire. Now, luckily, that was the hotel section, and the indoor water park section was not touched at all by the flames. However, the whole building is slated for renovation that should begin sometime shortly. This is absolutely an amazing location, and actually one I have childhood memories from, as I went here several times when it was open. And it is one of the most interesting abandoned wonders in Ohio. Unfortunately, for those of us who love abandoned places, it will be redeveloped very soon and no longer be an abandoned wonder. The Buckeye State is full of abandoned wonders, and these are just a drop in that bucket. These buildings are not just abandoned structures, but reminders of our history and our memories of the past. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, please like and subscribe as it really helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys next time with a brand new video.